What's up, YouTube? YouTube, what's happening? Been like a week or so since I've spoken to y'all. Last couple weekends, I was supposed to do an open house to make my breakthrough back into real estate business, However, Los Angeles has been having some pretty shitty weather lately, and it's been raining. And these particular houses that are listed with my firm, they don't want people walking through their incredible cribs with wet shoes on, which I totally get, totally understand, totally respect that. So hopefully, this upcoming weekend will be fabulous weather. Come on, California, we gotta get it back. Los Angeles, we gotta get it back. Been brutal with my air quotation marks. It's been a brutal cold winter. Right now it's cold. I'm in my winter coat that ain't seen the light of day in years. It's 48 degrees out here right now. So since I cannot do my open houses, I've been concentrating on my other goals, other projects that I have going on. That's what I love about LA. I keep on telling people, man, you can hustle out here. I've also been mentoring two other new real estate cats who are looking to get into the business. One I'm bringing into my firm. They had a interview with the boss, and I think they like it, so I think they'll jump on board. And another one, they actually went with another firm, and I was just coaching them how to, generate some business. And it's all good, man. It's all good because that's a whole nother topic about real estate. It's all about networking and knowing the other agents, getting referrals. That's how you start learning about pocket listings. It's not really that competitive in a sense where you got to be going at each other like a basketball game. You really should be networking with each other and helping each other out, but I'll talk about that on another day. Today, I'm talking about my other projects going on. I have a very incredible project that I've been working on for the past 4 years out here in LA. I don't want to talk about it yet, but we've had some pretty incredible meetings, and we're just waiting for the word to see if we have gotten the green light on it or not. And once we get the green light, I will update you guys and tell you all about what it is. But it's incredible, and it can really change people's lives. The other projects I've been working on is I have a book that's coming out, a children's book. I've been working with my illustrator. Everything looks great. We're just wrapping up a few more pages, and then I can start getting that out through Amazon. My other project that I have going on is I want to get back into the fashion industry. I had a clothing line right when I got out of high school, and then I had a men's accessory line about 6-7 years ago. And now I want to jump back into it. So I'm launching this project called The Guy Project, where it's an online men's accessory store. The store is actually up and live right now. I just want to make some tweaks to it. And then I also need to get some of my products up there, up on the site. So I mean, it's fun. I love it. I love hustling. But me personally, I've known everything that I've wanted to do since I was a kid. I go to my mom's house back in the Midwest, and I'll look through all my old notebooks. I've always written songs. I've always loved the entertainment industry. I've always loved real estate. I've always loved fashion, and I've always loved writing stories. I have so many stories, so many booklets of different fashion designs that I used to draw up, and it's really getting back to that, right? It's really trying to bring all that stuff to the light. So and that's what I've been grinding on since I've came out to LA. And a lot of people come out here and think that they're going to get instant success. For a small few, maybe that's true, but for the majority of folks, it's a hustle. It's a hustle, and your hustle has to be on your product, and the other hustle has to be on networking. Network, 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 network. You have to network out here. Everything you do is through networking. Whether you want to be an actor, you need to be networking with other actors, working actors, casting directors, out being there with getting to know different agents. If you're out there doing a one-man show, you're inviting agents and talent agents and maybe even casting directors out to your show. You have to build a name for yourself, and that takes time. There's a whole bunch of networking events that goes on out here all the time. I went to a couple last year, but my calendar is going to be jam-packed with networking events this year. So I just finished up my business cards. Well, I got them printed. They're all set to go. There's no need in holding on to your business cards. Your business cards are 100% meant for other people. So don't be afraid to pass them bad boys out. So I'm getting into the networking circles with the fashion industry. Man, LA is incredible for fashion. We have the fashion district out here, FIT'em, which is all downtown. We have fashion shows out here, fashion weeks, and there's a ton of manufacturers out here, but you have to network. You have to be visible right away. Be visible. Visible, 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 visible. And even with the children's book that I'm writing, there's a ton of networking events out here where you can meet other writers, editors, publishers, right? It's always good to have somebody review your book over and over so that you can get all the kinks out, especially when you're writing a children's book, right? Because children's books are so precious. You know, you really got to be sure that you're on point with what you're exposing children to, right? You got to make sure that it's all kosher, as I would say. And you know, I've already talked about real estate, the acting business. Real estate, you got to network. And networking in real estate, one of the most important things you can do in real estate is attend or go on caravans. Caravans happen Tuesdays, some happen on Wednesdays, and then Thursday, and some on Fridays, really. But the main day here in LA is Tuesdays, and they're all over LA. They're in the valley, they're on the west side, but you're going out there and you're networking and you're meeting with other agents, learning their faces, so that when you do have a deal that comes across the table for your client, they'll look at the deal and they'll be like, you know what, I know this guy, let's make sure to close with this guy. This is a solid offer. He's a solid guy or gal. He's respected. I know him. He's friendly. He wants to get this deal closed. He's about his business. Let's work with this agent so that we can close this deal. So caravanning is networking. It is networking. So that's my advice. Network, and then when you think you networked enough, network a little bit more. You can go on Meetup, and they have all types of meetups and networking events that you can attend. Some of them are more for having a good time versus business, but you want to find one that has a nice balance of business and a good time. The drinks are flowing, the conversations are going, people are networking with each other, people are having a good time. Like, I've been to some where it's just like going to a club. I might as well just go to a club. So you really can't call that a networking event. Those are a waste of time. And then I have been to somewhere it's just so stuffy that people don't even want to talk to each other because it's so, I don't know. I don't know. I would call it business to the 19th degree. Like, it's too much, right? And it just makes it too hard to network, right? So find one that are a perfect balance of business and having fun. Those are my favorite. That's where I feel like I made the most credible people, and it's super easy to network with that. So that's it. Network LA. Network. I don't care what industry you are in. You have to network. You have to network. You have to get your name out there. We're in the land of millions and millions and millions of millions of people. You have to make your name known, right? And I think that is a big part to being successful out here. Anyhow, till next time.